Hello YouTube, StatueHunter's 75 here with an episode of CGC Mail Call. And this is September 28th. And I got some good stuff here. Got a lot of books graded at the Boston Comic-Con, and a lot of them are not done yet, some of the big ones. But I did get some back now. So let's take a gander at what we got here. Pretty excited for what I think is in here. I'm gonna just take the packaging slip out right now. Take that off. Alright, so let's see what we got in this one. Slide the box over there. And kinda, oh man, tell me there's no damage. Whew, thank God. It looked like there was damage on the case, but I think that was just from the book. Yeah. So, this is a hot series out right now. Right here, you see Avengers. It's cool Mark Brooks art, and it's number 684. Oh, that is sick with the Hulk logo, the new Hulk logo. White pages, Avengers number 684. Oh, that is beautiful. I love it. I was wondering how these were going to come out. And we see here, let's see. Mark Brooks cover. Hulk gains new powers and becomes Immortal Hulk. So it's the first appearance of the Immortal Hulk. And that is beautiful with the logo. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, these are cool. I'm very happy. I was questioning if I was going to like these logos. You know, man, I'm loving them. I don't think I'm going to... Oh, man, this is awesome. This is cool. I don't think I'm going to be selling these guys. And we have another. I'm not going to take it out of the wrapper because it's the same exact book with the same logo. Oh man, some of these I was thinking of using as trade bait, but having these 9/8 with the Hulk logo, I don't know, I might hang on to these for a while. Especially this one too. I'll actually save this for last. I'll show you this one first. We got with the Thor logo. It's a trade. What do you call it with the barcode? Why can't I think of it right now? Trade variant or whatever. The instead of the store direct edition. Anyway. I can't think of the word right now, but you know what I'm talking about, guys. But I was a little bummed out about this score, because I don't know how the hell it got 6.5 white pages. It's cool with the Thor logo. That looks sick and everything. But the book is just so sharp. I don't know how it warranted a 6.5. Like, really, if you look at this book, I mean, the grader note said light spine creases. I mean, I should crack this thing and press it, but it has this cover, this case, so I'm hesitant to touch it with the the trade edition. Anyway, the other one got a much better score, so that's a consolation. The other one I have, I turned in 2, and of course this was also the barcode. So this is, you know, Much better score with that Thor logo. That looks good. White pages. And we see here that, oh, I kind of gave you a sneak peek of the best book of the bunch. So Walt Simonson story and cover art. We see here first appearance of Beta Ray Bill and a Nick Fury appearance. So this, when the next Guardians of the Galaxy comes out, this is going to be huge, especially if he's in it. But yeah, I am loving that. Loving that Thor cover a lot. That's really cool with the Thor artwork in there. Pop this back in its little bag protector. Alright, the save the best for last. I was so happy that this book got the score that it got. It is What If Venom Possessed Deadpool #1. First appearance of Venom Pool. Got the Venom logo, which looks sick. And white pages 9.8. That is hot. That's sexy right there. Man. And then here we have Little Focus. Rick Remender story. Sean Mollart, Scotty Young cover. Doesn't really say first appearance of Venom Pool, but it is. It's probably the only appearance of Venom Pool. But that is cool with the Venom logo on the back there too. And then the Venom logo there, that's awesome. I want to get a nice thumbnail picture of that. That is cool. All right, moving on to the next box. Let me carefully. I mean, this book is a pretty valuable book at a 9.8. I mean, it's not super valuable, but it's probably worth about maybe $500, I'd say, with that 9.8 on there. I'm actually gonna swap out this door because this baggie is nicer. I'll put the crappy baggie in the 6.5 door. Bag's a little chewed up. Put the nicer bit on Venom. Ooh, that is sexy. That is a sexy book right there. Love it, especially with that logo. Man, that's hot. All right, let's move this box out of the way, and let's break open this bigger box. We'll see what lies in this one. Kind of off camera for this, just because the box is kind of big. Don't worry. Let's see what's in here. You can get an idea of what it looks like from the top. It's nice how it says fragile all over there. And it's also nice how there wasn't much damage. So, this is good. Save the best for last with this one too. Some of these scores I was happy with. Some of them could have been a little better. For the condition of the books, I thought they would have got a higher grade. But we'll get into that in just a moment. All right. This time I'll try and keep them off camera so you can't see. any previews. Alright, first book. Got a okay grade. I thought it was going to be much better. It's another barcode variant. Trade variant, whatever you want to call it. Trade. Retailer. Right. The book looks really sharp, especially with the new show coming out, but it got a 9.2 white pages. Of course, it's the origin and first appearance of She-Hulk, Jennifer Walters, and the origin of the Hulk retold. Savage She-Hulk #1, Marvel Comics, February 1980. Just, yeah. Thought it was going to get better than a 9.2. Looks a hell of a lot better than a 9.2, but oh well. If the show does well, it'll still be worth good money, so that's fine. This one I was a little disappointed with because I had no idea. I got this one from Eric at Counterplay Comics. I mean, I knew it wasn't perfect, but I had no idea it was going to get a qualified green label. And we will see why right now. It's Miss Marvel #1. It's got a 7.5 white pages qualified. Jerry Conway story, John Buscema and Joe Sinnott art, John Romita and Dick Giordano cover. We see it's Miss Marvel #1, Marvel Comics, January 1977. The reason got a CGC qualified green grade is because the cover is detached from the bottom staple. It's the first Carol Danvers as Miss Marvel comic. Scorpion J. Jonah Jameson and Mary Jane Watson appearance, and a Peter Parker cameo. But just kind of ticked off about that green qualified grade. I know I have another one of these, so when I get that graded, we'll see what that gets. This next one I was bummed out too because I thought it would have got a better grade for the condition of it. It was also a newsstand variant. That's what it's called with the barcode, newsstand variant. But this one, actually I see why it got what it got actually. Not all that bad. It's with the new Jane Foster movie coming out. It's Marvel Comics What If Jane Foster Had Found the Hammer of Thor, and it got a 9.0 white pages. And looking at the back, I realize why now. So it's a Don Glutt story, Rick Holberg and Dave Hunt art, and John Buscema cover. What If #10, Marvel Comics, August 1978. And we see here Journey into Mystery 83 cover homage, which is wicked cool. And that's the first Jane Foster as Thor out of Marvel Comics continuity. And we see the Journey into Mystery homage with Lady Thor swinging the hammer just like Thor did in Journey into Mystery 83. And now I'm kind of seeing why it might have got the score it got. If you see that discoloration in the top right corner up there, yeah, it's a little bit of like water damage maybe or something. So I'm assuming that's why, because it's really sharp other than that. There's that little blemish there too. And there is, you know, the staples didn't really poke through. It's quite common with these thick books, with these giant size books from the 60s, 70s, and 80s, that the staples would actually poke all the way through. You can see it's one of the thicker books. So, oh well. That's that. At least it got a blue label and a 9.0. 9.0 isn't horrible, especially if the movie takes off and does really good. The book will still be worth good money. Got another 9.0 here. It's another first appearance. I pretty much just sent in first appearances, and it looks like I got all 9.0s. Probably should have pressed some of these before sending them in. But this one, as you'll see in 5 seconds, also a newsstand variant, is Marvel Spotlight on the Spider-Woman #32. And we see here 9.0 white pages, Archie Goodwin stories, Sal Buscema and Jim Mui art, Gail Kane cover. Marvel Comics Spotlight number 32, Marvel Comics from February 1977, and we see that it's the origin and first appearance of Spider-Woman, Jessica Drew, and also had a Nick Fury appearance. So that's that. Still nice having them, you know, it's in the 9s at least. 9.6 would have been much nicer, but it got a 9.0. This next one I was kind of bummed out that it only got a 9.0 also. I thought this was sharper too. It's funny, all these books that I'm getting at Counterplay Comics are getting 9.0s and green labels. Thought they were better off than they were. Well, you know what? Looking at it, I don't think a press would have helped it anyway, but here it is. It's a big spec book. And it's of course Nova #1. And we see here why there is a good color break on that top right corner. So that might be why it got the 9.0, or a contributing factor. Another newsstand variant. Those are worth more usually. 9.0 white pages. Marv Wolfman story, John Buscema and Joe Sinnott art, Rich Buckler and Joe Sinnott cover. Nova #1, Marvel Comics, September 1976. Origin and first appearance of Nova, Richard Rider. First appearance of Ginger J. Also. So, still not that bad having a 9.0 first appearance in Nova. So that's good. If that character takes off a 9.0, we'll still be good. Hey, if you have a 9.0 first appearance of Amazing Spider-Man, look what that's worth. Or a 9.0 first appearance of Wolverine, or a 9.0 first appearance of Dr. Doom. They're worth a fortune. So 9.0 isn't horrible. Could always be worse. Could always be a 6.5. The next one I thought was going to get a 9.8 also, but it didn't. It got a 9.6. And this was the first appearance of, you guessed it, that guy right there, Lobo. It's it got a 9.6 white pages. Not bad. Roger Sliffer story, Keith Giffen and Mark DiCarlo cover and art. Omega Man #3, DC Comics, and that was from June of 1983. First appearance of Lobo. There you have it. So 9.6 white pages isn't terrible, but looking at these corners, I mean, the thing is in great condition. I don't know why it didn't get a 9.8. There's no real cover breaks, or the corners are sharp as hell. The edges are nice, the centering's nice. I don't know where it got the 9.8 from. I mean the 9.6 from. Thought for sure this puppy was gonna get a 9.8. The graders are so finicky. So I'll take the 9.6 still, but would have preferred the 9.8. The next two, I'm a little disappointed in also. I just can't seem to get higher than a 9.4 on the first appearance of Mr. Gambit. So, this is the Uncanny X-Men #266. And that is a horrible cut. I don't know if they take off the grade for that. You can see how Uncanny is almost cut off. But I got a 9.4 white pages. Chris Claremont story, Mike Collins and Joe Rubinstein art, Andy Kubert cover. Uncanny X-Men #266, Marvel Comics, August of 1990. It's the first full appearance of Gambit and a Mystique appearance. Probably should have did like an X-Men thing up there. That would have been cool. I think they do have an X-Men logo. Could be wrong, but still nice, 9.4, but would have been happier if it was a 9.6 or a 9.8, especially. Especially where I get 3 of these books graded and all 3 are at 9.4s. I wonder if it's that cut up top. Let's look at the next one, how the cut was on that one. Yep, that one's pretty similar. They both got a shitty off-center cut at the top. Maybe that's what did it. Another direct edition, not newsstand. Yeah, it's got a bad cut there. Maybe that's what's causing the grade. Same thing, white pages, 9.4. Exact identical book. Good trade bait when that movie breaks, if it ever does. Especially if it hits good. We'll see. The next book is the big one. Probably the most valuable of all the books that I had graded. But even with all those first appearances, it's probably worth about $1,200 to $1,500. And I was shocked that it got what it got, because I thought for sure it would have got a 9.6. But I am so happy that it got the 9.8. Because I'm looking at ticks on the spine right now, so it definitely should have got probably a 9.6. But hey, I'll take the 9.8. I got this back in my collection again. I think I sold my first one for like $2,000 on eBay. It's gone down a little bit in price, but not much. It's probably one of the holy grails of modern Marvel comic variants. It's Gabriele Dell'Otto's art, and he's just one of my favorite artists. He's an Italian artist who's just amazing. And it's a really cool cover of X-23 perched like a gargoyle on the corner of a building. And now you probably know what it is. It's not the knockoff Virgin cover, it's the real legit expensive one. You see the trade dress. And it's from 2010, not 2018 or whatever the knockoff was from. And it got the white pages 9.8. Marjorie Liu story, Will Conrad art, Gabriele Dell'Otto cover, Dell'Otto variant cover, X-23 #1 from Marvel Comics, November of 2010. God damn, that thing's beautiful. And it's worth a crap load. So happy to have this book back in the collection. I don't know if I'm going to part ways with it. Although, if I get an offer for a modern variant, if someone offered me like $1,500, I don't know, I might be swayed to sell. But that's it right there. That's the piece of the whole lot so far that's worth the big bucks. I should probably even get another picture of that without the baggie on it. Oh, X-23 9.8, very hot. Just such a cool book. Guys, thanks for watching. If you did enjoy the content that I brought you, please give a thumbs up. Give a thumbs up there. Thumbs up. And remember to like and subscribe. Do plenty of videos. Got a lot more coming. I got a few Hot Toys to review and a few statues to review. So thank you for joining us on this little CGC unboxing. And I wish you a great evening. Great rest of your week too. Alright guys, see ya.